Hello everyone and welcome to Inspiring Best Living, where we talk about wealth creation, wellness and well-nourished soul. My name is Remi Wesley Ogude, your regular host, and I'm very delighted to bring another exciting episode on our wealth creation series. Today's topic is the team you need in your real estate investment. Real estate is one of the four asset classes that create wealth for us, and real estate is a team sport, it's a team game. You need more than yourself to create wealth through real estate. So the question now is, who are the team members that I need to have, and what do they do for me? There are different team members who help you in your wealth creation journey. I'll just highlight on a few. The first one is your realtor. Your realtor is the one that helps you to search for the right property. If you're an investor, you want to invest in real estate, so you must look for a realtor who understands different properties for investment purpose. The second one is your lawyer. Your lawyer helps you to deal with the different legal aspects of the transactions. The third team member you will need is your lender, who gives you access to loan, who gives you loan for your mortgage. And the fourth one is the mortgage broker. The mortgage broker helps you to secure the right financing from lenders. I just quickly highlighted on this four. There are so many other ones. I'll quickly just mention a few more before I go to the next segment of the episode. You also need your accountant, you need your listing agent, you need your property manager, depending on the scale of your investment journey. You also need insurance broker and so on and so forth. So different members playing different role in your real estate investing journey. The next thing I want to quickly touch on is, what should you be looking at before you pick your team members? Number one, the track record. You must go for one that has track record of success in what you need the team member for. For instance, a lawyer or a realtor, you must know and investigate and do your proper search, maybe through online. You must also be able to find out from the person about the success story and be able to read about it, or you may get that kind of information through the person that refers you to the team member. So the track record is very, very important. And one of the reasons why you need the track record is because you want to be sure that the person is well experienced. You don't want someone who is just coming into the business, or who is very new, a newbie, who is going to use you as an experimental guinea pig. You want to avoid that. That's why you need to know the person's history, how long it's been there, what is his success story in that very role. The second one is that you want to know the class of assets that the team member has dealt in. If you want to deal in multi-family, you don't go to a lawyer who only deals in single family. It may not be the best person for you to handle that kind of transaction. The same way, you also want to know the class of assets that the team member has dealt in. You want to, if you, for instance, you want an investment property, you don't want to go to a broker who only deals in primary residence houses. The person may not understand how investment property works and may not be able to give you the best investment property you need. So you must understand the asset class that such team members have dealt with. The fourth one you also need to know is to know how long they have been around for. You don't want to engage in a newbie who does not understand the transaction, who does not understand what you need, and who may be using you as a guinea pig. So that's very important for you to also know. I also want to share quickly some tips on how we can select them. It's good to know who they are and what they do, but how do you select them? Because sometimes some people will just jump on internet to pick anybody who they see or who they find. That may not be a very effective, proper way to select your team members into your real estate investment, because I always tell people real estate itself is complex. So don't add to the complexity by picking the wrong set of people who may make even the work very tedious. One of the first things you want to do on how to select them is to go through referral. When I talk about referral, you can meet your family member or friends who have already dealt in real estate business, who have good, for instance, who have good realtor, good brokers, good lawyers. You can ask and they can refer you to any that have handled their transactions well and that have also been successful in their areas of practice. The second thing you want to do is to use one team member to be able to find another one. For instance, if you start with a realtor, you can use that realtor to search for another team member who can be a broker. We have had to do that. We got one of our team members from our realtor who introduced another team member to us. So you can start by knowing one, and that one will introduce you to the other, and that one can also introduce you to another. So it goes on and on like that. Apart from you asking people that have been successful who can refer you, you can also ask your team member on how to get the other team members as well. The third thing you want to also do is to avoid newbies. I said it earlier and I will continue to say it because we did that before and it cost us a fortune. So we want to avoid people who are not experienced because they can't really help you as much, and your chance of making mistakes with those kind of people is very high. So that's the third one. I always tell people that real estate is a team sport. You can't do it all alone. Leverage on the advantage of people around you. Use their skills, their time, their talents. You're going to pay for it anyway. You might as well use it effectively by ensuring that you pick the right one. Team is very, very important in real estate. And it's not just important to pick anyone, pick the right one. According to John Maxwell, he said, no one has ever achieved anything of value without a team. So it's so very important for us to assemble our team members, line them up properly as we start the journey. This is where I'm going to end it today. I want to quickly remind us that this platform is to inspire us in 3 areas: wealth creation, wellness, and well-nourished soul. Remember, you don't have to choose between being healthy and wealthy. You can have both as icing on the cake of a well-nourished soul. Thank you for listening. Please send the video to friends, family, and anyone that can benefit from it. And also subscribe by pressing the notification button so you can be notified right away once a new episode is produced. Again, I want to thank you for listening. Until I come your way next time, I'm your regular host, Remi Wesley Ogude.